Welcome to another edition of Dizzarian Plays The Secret World. Thanks for tuning in today. I am still here at Reds, and I'm going to be taking on the very last mission here. So it is an investigation mission, which always are a little longer and a little more involved, and I usually have to look something up. So just be prepared for that, but they are usually really good. So let's see what the investigation is here at Reds. Strangers from a Strange Land. And that's like the novel title Strangers in a Strange Land, which is a sci-fi novel. Here we go.
You're wondering why all this evil came visiting us, out here in the middle of nowhere. It sure ain't the climate. There's a local legend, and like most local legends, it's probably true, about a war between good and evil that took place on this island 1,000 years ago. Our tribe fought invaders from the south who tried to awaken the darkness that sleeps below our mountains. We fought bravely, but they were many and powerful, and we were close to defeat
When strangers from across the sea came to our aid. I've heard this story 1,000,000 times. Tall white gods bearing a magical sword. Why are the gods always white? And male? Kyra, what?
It's a valid question, and one you should definitely ask someone else some other time. The strangers brought a weapon, but they left us with powerful magic inscribed in stones. Your grandfather knew how this magic worked, but that knowledge died with him. Whatever the rest of the tribe knew, they did a hell of a job forgetting. The answer to how our ancestors fought the enemy could be in those stones.
We could certainly use a few gods on our side right about now.
They're here, Mom. At least they're not all white. Or male.
I'm white and male. Why did she look at me? Okay, so we're going to examine Red's map because we want to, I guess, find the place that he was talking about to get the stones. Very good. So we've got to find this area, and it looks like they're just all around here. We may have to use this iconography here to actually get at some point. So we'll take a look at that. And now we need to locate the first rune. And I keep forgetting this, but if you go into your mission journal, you can always pull up these type of images. So it's always there if you need it. And someone pointed that out to me on the forum, so I really appreciate that. So we're going to locate the first ruin, and let's see. Oh, it looks like they're all back here, and we're going to have to kill a bunch of Umbriel, which are the creepy guys. These guys right there. So let me get over into that area. Okay, entering the Black Goat Woods, and I'll tell you, this has been a nasty run. There's lots of things following me right now, so I can't really see. There's several. I don't even know what those are. So I'm trying not to slow down too much, and I don't want to run in face to face with one of these guys. I'd rather try to avoid them. But I've got to find these ruins in here, so I'm have to look around a little more. Boy, isn't this area creepy. So I'm taking a little detour here. I found this ladder, and it looks to be a tree house up here. I don't know that we've been up here or not. I don't remember this before, because this is awesome. Although it looks like the monster slaying tree house, and I don't know if it is. It may be. Oh, yes, it is. I'm mistaken. I have been up here. This is with the monsters of ABC. Very cool place. You need to come here if you haven't been. Okay, so looking at this more, I'm not. This is. Even though it showed me this is some other mission that's highlighted here. And looking at this map and trying to place it on the map, you can see here it's got this little jog here, like in a road. If you look at the map, that's the same as this right here. And you can see there's a... is there a creek? I thought there was a creek that went right through there. Oh, there is. Like, see, there's a creek that comes up and through, which is this right here. So I'm close, but it's more in this area right here where I'm going to find these ruins. So I need to go over and see if I can find some of these structures, especially like right here. This is near either a road or another island. I'm going to have to look, and I may have to look this up. So I was still not quite digging that map, and it didn't seem right. So I'm showing this again. And I decided to go ahead and head up north because it kind of, to me, like, I said that last thing was, but it looked like the road ran on around. So I went into the next zone, which is the Blue Mountain. And look at that. That map is almost identical to it now. So now I should be able to do that. And it looks like the first one is just right here. You see how that R, that rune is right there. So I'm going to run up into this area and see what happens. Aha! So I have located the first stone. You can see, actually, it's a big stone. And we can use that as I get there. I don't claim to know what I'm doing. This isn't a walkthrough. This is a noob stumbling his way through this investigation mission. So don't ever think that I'm telling you how to do it. I'll eventually get through it, but I'm going to fumble and fall all the way through. So we're going to listen to Hujin. Hujin? How? Hujin.
Thought comes before memory, but memory recalls the path. I'm thought, he's memory. You can have that one for free.
Listen to Muin.
We laid our blades upon this far shore, exhausted, only to lift them against worshippers of the dark sun. We carved this story in stone, where it waits still to be read.
Interesting. Okay, so looking at this map, it looks like I can run up over here to the right and catch the next stone. So let me try that. Okay, it looks like I found it. If you can see, it's kind of in this little pocket right there. And if you look on the map, here's the little pocket. And if I close this down, you can see the stone is right up there. I'm going to have to fight this guy to get up. Lots of new mobs here. I'm actually very excited to see the zone and that I can take these mobs. I know this is where my main storyline takes me next, so I'm kind of anxious for that. I thought it was going to be Egypt, and me and another YouTuber had talked about that, but I think it's going to be this zone, so that'll be interesting. There we are. Consoles and Cocktails. That's the name of the YouTube channel I was trying to remember. I can remember the cocktails. I couldn't remember the first part. Alright, let me clear this up. Alright, let's read this. We examined to it. Now we got to listen to more birds. Ah, here they are. Nope, that's Moon and Hujin.
Memory is a servant of those who prove worthy of thought. Hint, hint.
Hint, hint. Come on. Oh, okay. We got to locate the next one. So it looks like it's best just to go up and just kind of do these around in a circle. So I'm going to head to this inn-looking one right here. Ah, look at this one. It actually has the symbol on the stone right up there. Okay, let's use this one. Man, lots of creepy stuff in this area. All right, need to listen to Hujin. Oops.
The wise man once asked of a king, who is the great one who grasps the earth, swallowing wood and water, bad weather he dreads, wind but no man, and picks a fight with the sun.
These are weird little things, aren't they? Like, oh no, was that a riddle? I wasn't paying attention enough to to listen.
The wise man once asked,
Who is the great one who grasps the earth, swallowing wood and water, bad weather he dreads, wind but no man, and picks the fight with the sun?
whether he dreads wind but no man, and picks a
Let's do
fight
fog.
We carry the sword out from the lands of rain and gave thanks to the gods. All must pass before the gods.
I'm so good at those. All right, time to move on to the next one. Let's see. So I'm right here, so I'm going to have to go up and around at the end of this cliff right there. Oh, wow, look, there's an orc high base down there. That's pretty cool. All right, here I am. I just turned off my interface for a second. Looks like another riddle, so let's see what we got. No use.
Same wise man asked the king, what beast is that which defends fighters? It bears a bloody back, but men it saves, meets spears, gives life to some, and lays itself inside a soldier's palm.
I think that would be a shield.
In our longships, we sighted where the dawn-painter and sun-worshippers wore. We joined them, a hail of arrows sent before us to mark the path.
Okay. So right here, so I'm going to go up on this ridge into this little spot right there. Okay, so I've made it to the next. And it's in the midst of another one of those Uriel, or whatever those bug creatures are. All right, let's hear your riddle, Hujin.
Wise man king, you know the drill.
The mind whacker, the word thwatcher.
The word upriser.
Cow? No. Oh. Does that mean I have to deal with this guy because I answered wrong? Okay, let's try it again.
Wise man king, you know the drill. The mind whacker, the word thwatter, the word upriser.
Let's try L. Why can't I answer it now? Answer to mute. Okay. Alright, this time we'll try L.
They did not know Luke had walked among them. As he walks today, he fought at their side, but he is a trickster. Guided only by the rivalry with his brother, let the Thunder God also guide you.
The Thunder God. Alright, so we're right here, so I'm going to go just a little ways further to catch the next one. Ah, this one was just right here, just a little ways down. Use it, come on, use it, use it. Alright, now what do you say?
The wise man asked, four hang, four sprang, 2 point that way to ward off dogs. One dangles after and is always rather dirty.
Well, that's a little crude, but that is a cow.
The game was done, this battle won. They had earned the wealth which was their reward, and only one place remained for them to go.
Okay, and let's see, where is the next one? Let's see, we just went to this one, so I'm going to have to jump down the cliff and go right here, and that should be the last one. Well, maybe not jump down the cliff, that's quite a drop. Okay, and I found it. This should be the last one. I've located the last runestone. Alright. We're going to listen to Hujin, and...
Have you guessed? The wise man was the All-Father, the Wednesday man, the Raven God. In his honey dreaming, we shall carry him these new thoughts, these new memories.
What do we have? What does she have to say, or him?
To the land of snow, only to be taken by the sea where the Draugr drowned. This Loki knew, so he did not sail. South he went to find the secrets of the dark sun.
Very cool. I like this quest a lot, just because you could see, like, these guys are elders and stuff floating around these stones, so they're the ones that fought the war. This is very cool lore, and it sets up this area great. I really like that a lot. So let's go ahead and send in the report and see what the Illuminati have to say. 1,000 years ago? I can hardly remember what happened last night. So many questions right now. Look, I don't care who hails from what myth. I'm interested in contemporary manifestations of the topic of interest. You know who has made a secret of his obsession with Solomon Island. He still thinks he can control whatever's in that mountain. Points for ambition. We can place him in the 1666, 1712, 1876, and 1959. If you want to place him there even earlier, go ahead. KG. Fun fact, still waiting on that sword. All right, so who knows who? I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up and leave any comments you have. In the next episode, I'm going to be heading down to the lighthouse back in the previous zone, and that'll be all new for me as well as this area's been new. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscription button. I try to put out videos every day of the week, and so on MMOs, and if you love MMOs like I love MMOs, then this is a place for you, and you should be subscribed. So, till next time, bye.